Hello, and welcome to Sims 3. Right at the beginning here, before I start doing anything, I need anyone and everyone in chat to tell me how everything sounds, how everything looks. I'm gonna go clicky click on some things, and y'all tell me if you can hear the music, you can hear the clickies, and how it all sounds against my voice. This is the first time I'm using this setup for Sims, so if I need to change the volume on anything, please let me know. Very satisfying clickies, slightly quiet. Okay, let's bump that up a little bit. Sound effects, just a little, because it tends to be a little too high if you go too much. How's the music? Because the music in Sims tends to be way louder than you would think it is. It also likes to raise its volume randomly for some reason, particularly in the character customization screen, which I don't know why that is. I swear to you, music more louder? Okay, music louder. I swear to you, I've had the music straight up muted before, and particularly when creating the character, it gets so loud for no reason. Like, it turns itself on, and it's like, no, I'm gonna be loud. That's actually a little loud for me. Turn that down a little bit more. Mic sounds good. Music is def low. Yeah, I definitely put the music low to start, because it gets loud really fast, you wouldn't think. How's this? Is this okay? I can still bump it up more if people want. Because it's not any higher than this isn't too loud. You're jamming. I do like the Sims music. It's like, it's calming, but also just kind of like hoppy and fun too. This is definitely one of my like peaceful games. A little louder. We're gonna find the perfect setting here before I start, because I don't want to have to change any of this later. I want it to be perfect before we go anywhere. Can we make a murder house? Ooh, that's actually a good idea. You giving me ideas before I've even before I've even started showing off what I've actually done with this place so far. I can definitely do that though. I mean, we kind of have the goth house is something of a murder house, but that's pre-built. That's not my vision for a murder house. I can't wait to see the wackiness this game offers. I absolutely love Sims 3. There's so much you can do just in this base game. I don't have any DLC, I don't have any store content, and there's still so much to do. It's shocking. I'm sure there's stuff, like I have over 3,000 hours in this game over the years, and I'm sure there's still some small things in it that I have not even touched, that I didn't even know about, and I have really never gotten bored of Sims 3. The only time I get quote bored is when I've just been playing it for days on end and I'm like running out my options. But okay, is the sound good now? Is this what we want to stick with? Can I start the actual intro here? A reasonable loudness. Okay, good. So yes, welcome to Sims 3. At the start, I do have to disclaim that this is gonna be a way more chill time than my other series. definitely not gonna be Dead by Daylight, where things are constantly happening. It's not gonna be Resident Evil, where I am tense on the edge of my seat at all times. This is just a nice, peaceful, relaxing time, something fun to do, and it's gonna be nice. So I have already started editing the town. I haven't done everything that I want to do yet because holy shit, it takes a long time to do everything in this game. But if you know Sims 3, you will know that I've moved around the community lots. The park is the same. Central Park is always in this big middle section. That's the perfect place for it, so I've left that as it is. But most of the other things I've moved around. Usually the hub is centered in this one area, and I didn't really like that. I wanted things to be a little more diverse, so I moved them all around. We have the plaza, bookstore, theater, and grocery store on this side, the school down here. This Love Heart Lane is the house that I'm going to be playing. I could actually go into editor mode and show like a better preview of it before I actually start playing it. Can I get some detail on this lot? Or is it not going to show me the detail? It's not going to show me the detail. Well, it's going to show the low res preview of what this lot looks like. So I may, oh, there we go. It loaded for me. Okay, there's the high res version. So that's like a preview peek of what my house is going to look like. It's pretty big. It's a nice size. And it's pretty. I wanted to make it really pretty. I gave it the big, long stretch. This is where the theater lot used to be. But I wanted my house to be there, right in the middle of everything. We have the police station over here and the library tucked into this cute little nook. This is usually where the criminal place is, but I moved that over here because I want to make this whole area like a rough neighborhood. So I started working on that. I started editing the plot, which is why some of them are going to look a little weird. Like you can see there's a little strip of green in front of this house because this is not usually a plot. I put a whole new plot there. So it's a little off, but it still works. Same with the city hall. I moved it over here because this is like the rich neighborhood, and I figured that was fitting. But there's a giant strip of green land in front of it because that's as close as I could get it to the road before it just didn't let me put it any closer. What else? I'm making this spot here. These are like the condos, and so a lot of the like original plots I have left as they are because a lot of these houses I'm gonna leave alone or just edit for the most part. All these empty lands I'm gonna build my own houses on. But this spot here is the loft, so I wanted to make like this little tiny one, the studio apartments. So I'm gonna build that. I moved the gym over here near the stadium. I left the stadium where it was, because that's a good place for the stadium. But the gym is closer to there. The city park is here now. This little spot here is nook for like entertainment. I moved the spa over here, and I have these spots bookmarked for a nightclub and a wedding venue that I'm gonna build later on. This beach spot I left as it was, didn't do anything with that, but I did change the beaches over here to make them more beachy. Usually they're just like fishing spots, but I went and actually put stuff there for the Sims to do. I have this is just the tiny temporary lot for giving Sims money at the start so they could actually move into a house. Because these Sims are really poor when they start out. They get like $20,000 to work with, and you really can't move into a nice built home if you only have that. So I'm gonna go in there and cheat them some money so that they can move into actual houses. What else? I left the science place where it is because it's perfect. I left the graveyard where it is because that's perfect. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the goth house. I'll probably go in and just edit it a bit because it's really big. I don't want to, like, get rid of it entirely because it's such an expansive home. But, oh, and we have the military place is still here too, because that's also the perfect place for it. But I did move the business building right here, so I kind of just have the, oh, and the hospital in the middle of the residential area. Figured that was a better place for it, realistically. And the secondary, like, smaller city pool in here too. I think that's all the community lots. So I kind of just spaced them out a bit more instead of having them all in the middle. Oh no, it's not. The art gallery, I think the art gallery is in the same place. And the restaurant, I moved here. So I just wanted the town to be a little different from how it is in the base game. But I have my house built already, so let's go into create. And so this stream is definitely going to be just creating Sims. It takes a long time to do, so I think that's going to have to be the whole stream. And then the next one can be actually going in and starting the playthrough. I think the voices are actually kind of loud. Let me change that. Bring the ambience down a little. So to start, I'm definitely gonna be making myself. What I want to do is make two different versions, really, of me. My, like, real-life version and then my, like, persona, because I want to pit them against each other. I want them to compete with different lifetime wishes and see who can achieve their dreams first. And that will be the winner, and then we'll decide what to do with them after that. So I have to make them, and maybe I'll make a few other Sims too, because I really want to delete all of the base Sims that they give you and just kind of fill the whole city with my own. So maybe I'll make a few here, depending on how long I go, and then I'll make more in my free time to just fill out the city. The loser dies? Damn, that's fucking harsh, dude. Oh, that's sad. Why would you do that to her? Okay, so I guess I'll start with the real-life version of me. I have fuck-ass pictures of myself on the side here. God, it's hideous. And I'm gonna try to make her as accurate to me as I can. I'll put my real first name, because y'all already know. But I'll change my last name just cause. I already have their names in mind, so that's not difficult at all. God, and Yokai just, like, you know, I said at the start this was gonna be chill, relaxing, a slow kind of series, and Yokai just comes in with all the chaos and wishing death on these Sims before they're even created, dude. Before she even had a name. That's crazy. Look at this violence happening in my chat right now. So I'm extremely pale, at least at the moment. Like, I'm so fucking pale, man. I haven't been getting any sun at all. My body type, I have a small waist. I wish I could change the height, because that would change so much. I'm very short, so the height would definitely make it easier to make her more accurate. But this is all we got in Sims 3. You don't get the, like, really detailed character creation until Sims 4. Also, again, tell me if the music's too loud, because it just got louder. And I'll adjust it as we go if I have to. Just let me know if I need to change things. Muscle size is none. I'm not buff at all. I'm okay. I'm fit enough to survive, but that's it. Not big muscles at all. And medium chest, I guess, is fine. Again, that would definitely change and be easier to make accurate if I could change her height. But I can't. The music is bumping. As long as it's not louder than my voice, then we're good. It's a little loud in my ears, but it's okay. It's okay for me. Don't fucking laugh at my height, dog. You're only like, what, a couple inches taller than me, maybe? You have no place to talk. It just got louder again. Yeah, I know hairstyles can be set individually. This is a fresh install, by the way. And of course I'm a young adult, so I'll keep it at that. Now it's loud. Yeah, I figured when it rose that second time it would be too loud. Is it actually gonna... Can you actually go lower, please? No, the music's not... No, the music's not lowering. Okay, I know what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to lower it in my settings. This is what I was talking about, by the way, about how the music just gets so loud. Okay, I put it down to half sound in my computer settings. Is that better? Laps in 5'10". Man, you fucking tall people. 5'10" is tall to me. I can't with y'all. Should I lock my... I think I should lock my hairstyle because I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah. Actually, I need to take off her fucking glasses first. I don't wear those, and it's gonna make it impossible for me to make her face. Better. The music, the sound will stay like this for now, since the music is so fucked up in the customization. Okay, yeah. This is definitely my hair now, so that goes for the real life me. This other hairstyle is gonna be for my other one, because that's the style I used to have, but I've been really cutting it a lot shorter lately. It's just so much easier to manage. And it's harder to style too, because I liked to do that bob where it's longer in the front and shorter in the back, but that takes so much precision and maintenance. So I've just been cutting it like this. And my hair is brown, but it's not this like rich, pretty chocolate brown. It is dusty, way dustier than that. I could fudge the colors, but I'll be accurate to myself. I really don't like my natural hair color. It's so bad. That's why I dyed it so much in like my teenage and young adult years. I'm actually gonna do it again. I have a box of red dye that I'm going to use at some point. I just have to find like a good day to do it. I can't do it when it's so fucking hot out, dude. I gotta find a day when it's kind of cool, and I'm not gonna like overheat myself just trying to dye my hair. Let's see. My roots, I guess, yeah, slightly darker roots. I think that's pretty close. It doesn't show that well in this picture that I have, but whatever. That's pretty close. It's more of like a kind of faded brown color. And my eyebrows, let's see. Kind of this like... They're kind of this blocky shape, but not that thick. I have pretty thin eyebrows. Of course you can't, it's not as detailed as Sims 4. They are like this kind of shape. I think this one actually. I think that one's way more accurate. I just need to change the like angle of it. Eyelashes. My eyelashes aren't really that long and I hate it. Pretty much like that. Okay. Let's see. Hair done. I need to change the eyebrows before I do anything else. because these need to be angled differently. I think they need to... Do they need to be lower on my face? I need to change my head shape, because that's gonna change things. Which one is it? This one's pretty close. No, not that one. There's too much like of an inward curve there. Jaw too big. I think this one's probably the closest. Now you want to play Sims? It's so fun, man. Just making a sim is so much fun. It's like one of my favorite parts. I don't love building as much, but even that is like super relaxing sometimes. Face profile. Do I need to change that at all? Not really. No, I think this is good. It looks pretty close. I do need to narrow my head though. And I do need to change the jaw shape. It's not perfect. I think the face height is good. I don't need it to be any higher or lower. Let's see, jaw width. I think my jaw is actually pretty wide. It's just like it kind of sits low. Make myself a fucking Chad. No, I have a soft jawline, so no, I can't Chadify myself. See, chin depth, I think is it fine like this? Let me check my sources. It could poke out a little bit more. But it's like smaller. Smaller than that. Oh, there we go. Chin scale smaller. That's pretty close. Because I have a side profile picture here on the side, and it does look very close. No, chin height needs to be like that. You have a sim that's an immortal, so you turned off aging and age everyone around him. Ooh, that's cool. I like to give my sims, generally longer lifespans. I think 90 is the default, but I like to bump them up to like 100 or 110, depending on what I want them to do. I like to make their young adult and regular adult lifespans really long, because I want them to have like the most time to do their career stuff and their romance and have babies and all that stuff. And you really can't do all of that within the default age range they give you. I kinda don't think I need to give a fuck about her ears, since they're gonna be covered anyway. They could just be regular, whatever the default ears are. That's what she got. I might have to change her ears for my next one, because I think her hair would be long enough to put in a ponytail. This one's definitely not. And I mean, I usually wear my hair tucked behind my ears, but that's not the style I got. Okay, my eyes are kinda slightly, like, sad, looking at it. There's, like, this slight tilt to them. What shape, though? I think this shape isn't bad. The one they gave me already. think the shape actually is fine. I need to make them wider, though. I think I might only be able to make them bigger. They don't need to be bigger, they just need to be wider. But I don't think they have wider options. So I might just have to go with this general shape. And my eyes are blue. I think they're darker. Are they darker than that? No, actually. They're almost exactly that color. At least in this picture. Usually they look a bit darker in, I guess just in dimmer lightings. They're probably bright as fuck when the sun's on them, though, so that's a good, like, middle ground, I guess. For accuracy. Let's see, can I fuck with these bits to maybe make my eyes a little... See, that's closer already. I think that's like the exact shape, and yeah, they gave me a really good default face to start with, because that's pretty much exactly how my eyes are. Like, kinda downturned a bit. I need to drop my lid a little bit, I think, because I have resting bitch face, so it's if I'm not smiling, my face is very blasé. Ooh. Is that it? Did I get it? I'm trying to get her face, like, there we go, straight on. Because I have this picture that's straight on. It's not that low. Maybe a little higher. Yeah, that's definitely more like, I'm bored, I'm not impressing anyone, I'm not talking into it. I'm not talking to anyone, I'm just kind of existing. See, brow height needs to go down, though. My brows do not sit that high. Oh, that's just... Maybe I can pull the eyes up, actually. Yeah, eye height. No, it's gonna move the brows with it. Never mind. See, I'm gonna have to move my nose down. This nose is nothing like mine. Let's see, the curve. I don't have much of a curve, actually, to my brows. That's definitely part of what gives me that resting bitch face. It's just, like, straight on. Oh my god. This is me when I'm fucking pissed. I think that's pretty close. The eyebrows are not giving me because these eyebrows are way too thick. But that's about as close as I can get, I think. Within the confines of Sims anatomy. I do need to take off... No, don't go to tattoos. I don't have any tattoos yet. I want a tattoo, though. I don't have the fucking money for it, dude. I've had a tattoo designed for years, and I've just never been able to get one. Me all the time. Yeah, you know it. I'm always pissed about something. Let's be so real, dude. I am always pissed about something. Even if it's just in the back of my mind, it's there. Okay, I think it is nose time. I wish I could change my complexion a little bit more than this, because I'm Like, this is as pale as I can get, but I have more of like a pinkish tone to my skin than this, so it's just, it's hard. It's hard to get that exact one that you need, because this is the peachiest pink-ish tone I can get, and it's the palest it can be. But oh well. I do wish that... I wish that they, when they made Sims 4, they had just taken all the best parts of Sims 3 and mashed them together with the best parts of Sims 4, because, dude, Sims 4 customization is garbage compared to this one. Like, Sims 3 doesn't have as many options base kit. Of course, you can buy more stuff at the store, and new things come with the DLCs, which I just don't have. But in terms of, like, in terms of the color wheel by itself, the fact that you can choose any color you want with the fucking RGB limits and everything too, like, that is goated. That's absolutely goated, and I'm so upset they took that away for Sims 4. It feels so much more limited, even though there's less ways, technically, to customize your sim in this game. I wish they had kept the color wheel. But I do, the, like, individual editing in Sims 4 is way better than this one, too. You can get so fucking detailed. But it's not enough. The pluses in Sims 4 are not enough to outweigh the pluses in Sims 3. I've stuck with this one forever. I think it's the best middle ground between Sims 2 and 4. 4 just kind of doesn't compare, really. I've never had as much fun with 4 either. Like, I've felt like there isn't as much to do in that one as there is in this one. Okay, my nose needs to move down. It's not that close to my eyes. My lips are gonna have to move down too. I might need to change my jaw again. Can I do anything else with the chin? I kind of messed with all of them. Cause, like, it's a little too round. It kind of needs to be, like, flattened out just a little bit, but I don't think I can do that. Yeah. Besides the scaling, but that pulls it in more, too. And that's not accurate. It doesn't come to a point. It's kind of, like, wider than this, but that might be as close as I can get it, unfortunately. Let's see. So the middle of my nose is pretty big. Bigger than this. Depth? Actually, I'm not going to do the side profile yet. I'm going to do the front view, and then I'll do the side view. See, nostrils need to be changed because they're not this high up. And my nose is pretty soft. I don't have, like, a lot of definition there. Oh, that's close. I can't make the nostrils smaller, though. The actual holes. Because they're a little big with this. But, again, that might be as close as I can get it. Oh, that's making them bigger. They need to be small without tilting them at all. That's pretty close. I think I need to pinch the bridge more, though. Up here. Which one is it? Height? No. Height's pretty average, like, just between my eyes. A width. There we go. tiny, tiny bit wider than that. I think my eyes are actually closer together. I need to smoosh those. See, distance, closer. Again, they're wider. If they were wider than this, they'd be filling more of the side of my face, and that would be more accurate. But I think this distance is closer. Definitely a lot closer. Okay. I think that's good for the front view of the nose. The side view, though, is a whole other story. Because I have a fuck-ass bridge. Let's see. How do I... Yeah, that's good for that. Not the depth. Not the width. Where is it? Which one is it? It's definitely more downturned than this. Ooh, I think, yeah, the height, the bridge height needs to go up. Is that right? It needs to go a little bit higher, actually. Yeah, there we go. That's making the bridge. I think that's it. Yeah, that's almost 1-to-1 with this picture I have. Okay. Now the mouth needs to move down because this doesn't look right. I still feel like it doesn't really look like me though. Like even with all this precision, it's still not there. It's like she's naturally yassified because she's a sim. That's as low as I can pull the mouth. I really wish I could pull the mouths lower than this because they always have like a minimal distance that the mouth has to be from the bottom of the chin, and that kind of fucks with the design sometimes. Like there's, especially if you're remaking a particular character, like sometimes you need their mouth to be way lower than that. But the Sims insist on giving them a chin. Sometimes they don't need a chin. My mouth is pretty small. I don't think I need to fuck with the side profile at all. I mean, I have a little bit more of not an overbite, but like my lip comes out, my upper lip comes out a little bit more than this. But I can't do... I mean, I can fuck with the upper and bottom lip, but they do different things. I can't, like, make it stick out more by itself. I need to thin out my lips, though, before I can, like, truly get the proper shape here. Because I have thin lips, and I hate them, too. I mean, my bottom lip is not bad. My top lip is pretty bad. I do think the way they have the shapes for the lips kind of bothers me. because they don't do what you need them to do either. Because like I need the sides to be smaller, like more curved upwards, but if I do that, then it makes a weird shape with the middle of it. So I can't make it like that. And this is just for the Cupid's bow, which I do have. I have a prominent Cupid's bow, but it's so hard to translate here. I think that is probably as close as I'm gonna get. Looking at the picture side by side. It's not, I mean, it's not terrible. It's not inaccurate. It's just not as accurate as I want it to be. If I had Sims 4 level of detail on this customization, I'd be going fucking crazy, dude. Okay, but the curve needs to change. My mouth sits in such a natural glower. Ew, oh god, the definition makes it terrible. I guess that kind of makes the Cupid's bow more prominent. I think that's it. That is my mouth. That is my face. Yeah, you would not think I'm friendly if you just saw me out existing, chillin', not out for anybody but myself. This is what I look like. Okay, I have to unlock the makeup so that I can actually give her makeup in some of her looks. Definitely not every day, because I do not wear makeup every day. If I'm going to work, going to shop, going just out, I have no makeup at all. So I'm really only gonna give it to her on the formal wear, because that's the only time I would wear it. But every day, I do have, let's see, I do have some pieces in here that I prefer. Like, I really love this top. This is my favorite top. But I don't have a shirt like that. So, if I'm being accurate to me, then I think I need to pick a shirt that I already have. And I think I know which one I want to do, because I have this cheetah print shirt that I really like. And I usually pair it with a brown skirt. Like a really flowy brown skirt. And I love that outfit. So I just need to find the shirt that matches it the best. Because I don't know if any of these styles are things I have in real life, besides just a basic t-shirt. So it's kind of like this style, very small sleeves. It has buttons down the middle, but we can't nitpick too much. But I think this is the closest style to it. I need to see, because I don't have all the fabrics memorized. As much as I've played this, I don't have all the fabrics memorized. I need to see if they have a preset cheetah print one. I mean, obviously they have, not cheetah print, leopard print. Obviously they have leopard print somewhere because it's in one of the other outfits. I just need to, yes, this one. It is the bigger one for sure. But it's more... it's a little more brown. Oh god, no, that's too red. This one I'm having to do off of memory because I don't have this shirt out in the open to look at. That's pretty close. I mean, it's leopard print. I think it might maybe like a little darker. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with that. That's good enough. It's leopard print. It's my shirt. The skirt, definitely this one. It's longer and more flowy than this, but I already know this is as close as I'm gonna get. It's like, it's not this textured though. It needs to be like, is there one that's more, or are they all? I think they're all textured like that. And this one is more of a reddish brown. Definitely a dark brown. But it's so pretty and flowy and it pairs with this top so well. And my shoes, they have one... they have one that's close. The Sims 4 actually has a pair of shoes that are perfect. Because they're like these wedge sandals. These black sandal wedges that I absolutely love. But none of these are quite close enough. I think it's not, it's one of these, because these are the only wedges in here, I think. So it's gotta be one of these. I mean, they're open-toed, so I might just have to go with the strappy ones. I mean, they're pretty much like this. Take the top strap off and combine all these straps into one, and that's what they look like. So I guess that's close enough. Can I make them darker though? Because they're pretty, like, solidly black. They're kind of glowing for some reason. They'll definitely look darker in the actual world. Well, that's their color. See, take off the gloves, because they are not appropriate. Never wear those. But I do wear glasses when I'm out, so I need those for every day. They're these. They are just these. And they're a light, like, crystal blue color. That's too gray. That's too gray. It needs to be more blue. That's pretty close. Close enough. I think I need to go back to makeup and make sure it's all off. Because it looks like, yeah, no, she has some blush on, some lipstick on. No, none of that. None of that. Barefaced. Barefaced for every day. I think that's good. Another thing I do like about Sims 4 over Sims 3 customization is they gave us fingernail polish, and I wish we had that. I wish we had that in Sims 3, because I go crazy with the polish colors. And with a color wheel, that would be so fun. But they didn't even think of it. They didn't even think of it with Sims 3. I don't think I need any accessories. I usually don't wear any. So I'll save that for formal. Now with formal, I think I'm gonna go with the idea of like a date, like what I would wear on a date, because obviously they have like weddings and stuff too, but those aren't as common, so I might try to just think of something I could wear to both. Something nice, because they're gonna wear the same thing to all formal events. But when I think about like the dresses that I have, a lot of them are like knee length with straps. So this one might be the closest. I don't think they usually flare a little bit like this too. I don't think I have any that are like skin tight. I have one that's skin tight, but it's really long. It's more like this one. But then that one's also more like a casual dress, because it's this summery, like blue and green, thin type of dress that you'd wear in the summer. So if I'm gonna go for more of like what I'd wear to a date and possibly to like a wedding or a nice dinner, then I'll have to go with this. And I think I'm gonna do this one dress I have that's like navy blue with red roses on it. So I need to look for the rose fabric, because I know they have one. They have a few, I think. See, it might be in themed, but I'm gonna look through these so I don't miss it. I do like how many fabric options they have with the color wheel. This is the best part of the customization, for sure. All the colors and patterns you can use. You don't get any of this shit in Sims 4. Oh, is that? Yeah, that's kind of a rose pattern. I think these are it, yeah. This one's like more consistently roses. I think that is... it might be this one though. This one might actually be closer to the real pattern. If I make it... Let's see, it's a navy blue. It's changing all these colors too. Let's see, what's this one? Okay, that's not right. I need the roses to be red. There we go. Red roses. They're like kind of dark too, which I really like. They're like this dark bold red against the like bold navy blue. It looks so nice. I love that dress. I don't wear it much though because it's dressy and I don't go a lot of dressy places. This is the leaves, I think, so those need to be green. Why does it look so muddy though? There's like this sheen on it that's throwing off the colors. I think it'll be more accurate in the actual game, but here it's kinda... Okay, these two colors look like they're just the same thing. Like the base of the dress, just layered on top of each other. That's pretty close. I'm gonna go with that, and if I have to If I have to change it later, I will. I think the sheen is just something that happens in the custom creation. Because it looks good on the little preview blocks. It actually makes the roses a little brighter, I think. Because they're pretty vibrant on the actual dress. There we go. If I need to change that later, when I get into the actual game, I will, but I think that's close enough. That's what I'd wear. On like a dinner date. Or a night out, a nice night out. And for this, for the shoes for these, I have boots. Heeled boots. See, I really like these, I do. I love these boots just in general, but they're not accurate. These are closer. The heel is really tall with these. These might actually be closer though, now that I'm looking at it, because these are kind of short. Because it goes up to... my boots go up to my knees. So... I mean, these would definitely be longer on my character model if I could change her height. But maybe I can go with these. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go with the boots I really like. It is like kind of a rubbery material. Fuck it, we ball. I know, right? It looks nice though. It looks slay. I don't know what's happening with the sheen overlay on everything. This is weird. This doesn't happen all the time. It's odd. Now, they don't have like straps or laces or anything, so everything's just gotta be black. They're just plain black heeled boots. Let's see. I should save my glasses actually, so I can just put them on. Save them as a custom. Yeah, there we go. Because I don't want to have to remake those every time. And with this look, I'm definitely gonna put on makeup. Because I would. Get some eyeshadow on. With this outfit, I'd probably match it and go with like a blue, maybe like a slightly purplish blue. Like that. I think that goes well with my eye color. But it wouldn't be that opaque. Be a little more subtle. Eyeliner, I definitely do a little lash on the end. No blush. I don't wear blush. Very, very occasionally have I worn blush, but I normally wouldn't. And maybe just a matte lipstick. Because I think if I was just gonna go out on a date, I would just wear matte. I really don't vibe with glosses that much. If I'm wearing a gloss, I'm wearing it for a very short time. But I do have this red that I really like. Pretty much like that. And that is the only outfit she gets makeup on. Everything else is nothing. Which, of course, I usually don't put my Sims in makeup for the sleepwear, athletic, or swimwear, because why the fuck would you wear makeup then? It's really only those two. Sleepwear is really basic. I don't think it even matters that much because it changes. It really depends on, like, the season. So I might just go with... I might just go with a basic black. Because I'm gonna be so real, I do often tend to just go with basic black for mostly everything. Like, if I'm just throwing clothes on, if I'm going to work, like, I have, like, 2 fully black outfits for work. Because I don't care, man. I've been trying to insert more, like, color into my wardrobe, but for the most part, it's usually all black. Sleeping with makeup on, ew. I'm gonna be real too, sometimes I get lazy with my Sims and do just let them sleep in makeup because I don't really care to change it. It's gross, but they're Sims, they're video game characters, who cares? Don't care about their comfort, really. Some of them I certainly don't care about. Now, athletic wear, this is pretty much exactly the kind of shirt I wear if I ever go to the gym or anything. I mean, I do have a shirt that is exactly like this, but I don't know if I want to put that pattern on it, because it's kind of ugly. It's just one that it's really one that I just kind of wear around the house. I'm thinking back to, like, when I did go to the gym regularly. I would wear... Oh, there is actually a shirt in this game that is exactly what I would wear, but I don't think it's available for athletic. It would be... It's here in everyday. It would be this one with the spaghetti straps. But I can't wear that one. So it's gonna have to be this. I think I might just make that black too, because I do have... I mean, the other shirt that I would wear with the spaghetti straps was black, so I don't think I have it anymore. But close enough. Because you don't really need to wear anything crazy to the gym. Just a strapless shirt and some shorts works. Definitely shorts. I do not fuck with exercising in pants. That is insane. I mean, I guess it's fine if you work out in, like, cold climates, but I live in the South, so shit gets fucking hot down here just existing. I am not wearing pants to the gym. Oh, actually, I do have some fucking white shorts, with a, like, kind of, like, marbly pattern on it. Let me see if I can find one that matches. Might this be close enough? No, that's like zebra print. It's not zebra print. It's like marble. I might have to go to... I can't remember which one it's in. Tiles and Mosaic? No, it's not in here. Okay, there it is. Yes, it's that. It is that pattern. I can't change, like... I can't make the white whiter and the black blacker, though. Because it's, like, really obviously white and black. This is, like, gray. Do they have another one where I can? I think these are all the same. Yeah. I mean, that's the closest. That is pretty much what it looks like. Reinstalling Sims 3 now? Dude, you got to. It's so fun. Every time I play Sims 4, thinking like, you know, I haven't played it in a while, I'll get back into it, and I make my sim, I set her up, I play like a couple of days, and then I kind of just get bored. I don't know what it is. There's a lot of things in Sims 4 I don't like. Sims 3 feels so much more open to me, especially because it is open world. Or open city, at least. Where you can actually follow your Sims around town and stuff. I really don't like the travel system in Sims 4. But Sims 3 has so much you can do. And I'll have even more options if I ever get the DLCs. I have them in my wishlist, but fuck, they're expensive, dude. It's like $20 for each DLC. That's insane. This game is like 15 years old. The DLC should not be that crazy high, but it's EA, so of course it would be. Shoes is really just sneakers. I mean, these are perfect. They just need to be black instead of white. Now they have white soles, but it's gonna make the sides white too. And that's just not accurate. They're all black. I need socks though. God. Never put on fucking sneakers without socks. Do I even have white socks? I can't fucking remember if I even have. I think I do have a pair of white socks. Do I have black socks? I do have black socks, but those don't look good with the black shoes. I will put a watch on though. I did, when I used to go to the gym regularly, I did wear a watch. It was purple though. I need to make it purple. Unfortunately, that watch is dead now. So I can't use it anymore. But, oh well. Watches die. It was so cute, though. Okay, swimwear. I have had quite a few different swimsuits. The most recent one was a one-piece, but they don't really have a good match for it. I mean, this one's kinda similar, but not really. But I don't usually wear one-pieces. If I was gonna buy one today, I'd go for a two-piece. I don't like to wear shirts. So it would be something like this. They do have this really cute, like, a blue one that I see at the store that I work at. But I think I did have a red one like this, so I should just make it red. That's a fucking old one, though. That's like, God, it's like 10 years ago that I had this red one. It was so cute though, I loved that swimsuit. It looked almost exactly like this too. I think there was a little clasp in the, not a clasp, but a little thingy like this in the middle. It was much smaller though. Actually, this bottom matches, but it's not accurate because the bottoms that I had with this had the strings on the side. So I gotta do the strings. Because it had strings in the back too. Like it tied up here, but it also tied in the back. It wasn't a clasp. So I do have to mismatch these a little bit, unfortunately. But it's more important that it's accurate to me and my life than the game. See, there's a sheen on the top, but not on the bottom. That's so weird. Sims 3, you're so weird about this. It's like throwing me off with the colors. Because I'm trying to match them. They were the exact same shade of red. That's pretty close. If they're not perfect, oh well. I could maybe go into the numbers and match them exactly, but I don't really care about that. If I can eyeball it and think it looks the same, then that's good enough for me. And no glasses for the pool.
So.
I think she is done. This outfit definitely is gonna look better when she actually loads into town. The sheen's fucking it up. This one's cute. This is an outfit I actually have, so I like that one. Let's see, traits. I'm gonna skip over traits and do the favorites and stuff first, because traits is gonna be a little more of a thinker, because they have a lot of traits that fit me. Favorite food is gonna be hamburger. It is... See, my actual favorite food of all time is gumbo, so stew surprise would probably be the closest to that. But hamburger is a very close second. So I can do one for each, since I'm gonna make 2 versions of myself. I guess I should do gumbo then for this actual version of me. And then hamburger for my persona, because that's what I get. Like, if I go out to a restaurant, I'm getting a burger. Like, there's, I mean, down here you can find a lot of places that sell gumbo, but if you're not going to a restaurant that has seafood or something on the menu, if it's mostly going to be burgers. Burgers are everywhere. You're one of the only few You're one of the only few who can't pull off leopard print. Really? I wouldn't... I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. Just thinking about it. I don't know if I agree. My favorite music is... it's kind of just like generally rock. There's a lot of different types of music that I like. I like more like bands and artists than genres. So I think pop is pretty close to what I mostly listen to. Pop and rock. But there's no rock here. It's so weird. They have indie and fucking kids music, but not rock. So custom might be like the closest. I'll do custom for this one and then pop for the other version. Favorite color, purple, of course. And my voice. This one I'm definitely not making accurate because you don't hear your voice the same way everybody else does. So I'm not gonna stick too long on the voice. I don't think that's very accurate. I think my voice is a bit higher pitched. Unless I'm talking low, but like, I don't know. Compared to other people, I think my voice is higher pitched. It's not that high pitched.
Chilaki, Diwa Rapina, Narzi Benuptol.
It's not smooth. I don't have a smooth voice. So I think one is the... I think one is my tone. You know what? One dead center. That's fair enough. Good enough for me. And I let chat pitch you? Well, what do you think then? Because I think one is definitely my tone. Because I do get a bit of that vocal fry a lot. 2 and 3 I think are too smooth and like bassy. But what do you think about the pitch?
Narbo Bezeb. Wibsy Bonakatu. Rips on Noopy. Narbo Bezeb. Rips on Noopy. Wibsy Bonakatu. Narbo Bezeb. Rips on Noopy.
What do you think? Do I need to... Yeah, that one. Well, do I need to go higher, lower, or is the dead center the right one? A little lower?
Wibsy Bonakatu.
Like that?
Rips on Noopy. Wibsy Bonakatu. Narbo Bezeb. Wibsy Bonakatu. Narbo Bezeb. Rips on Noopy. Narbo Bezeb. Rips on Noopy.
Yes, okay. That's my voice now. So saith Henyokai, I am a one with a slightly less than halfway pitched voice. And I am a Scorpio. I'm a toxic Scorpio. But the traits, artistic. Automatically artistic. I love art. I love music too, to an extent. Not so much in the creation department. I just like listening to it, obviously. There's a lot of songs that really get stuck in my brain for different reasons. But I also really like writing. I am a writer too. Not a bookworm though. I'm not the biggest reader, at least these days. I used to read a lot. I really love Stephen King books. I read a fuck ton of those when I was younger. Now, these days, it's more like I just don't have much time to sit down and read. But I do like writing a lot. Not a computer whiz. Dude, I feel like I'm fucking tech illiterate at some points. Sometimes I don't get all the computer stuff. Not family oriented. Beyond marriage? Fuck a family. God. Cause I have to try and judge myself real here. See, I'm kind of a grumpy person, but not to this extent. This one's kind of a little too much. I try to generally be chill. I think hot-headed would probably fit me better, because I can be set off pretty easily. Like, if I see or hear some shit that pisses me off, then I'm in a bad fucking mood. But I usually go about my day pretty neutral. I'm not usually in a good mood. Like, it's more often I'll be in a bad mood than a good mood, but I don't usually walk around grumpy. Not handy. I don't hate the outdoors, but I do like being inside, so I think loner is gonna be one for sure. I'm kind of a heavy sleeper, honestly. I might get rid of that one just because there's others that are more appropriate and I only have so many slots. So if I have to, then I'll get rid of that one, because it doesn't really do much in this game. It just it means that you'll sleep through burglar alarms and your baby crying, but that's kind of it. Outside of that, it doesn't do much. I'm absolutely a hopeless romantic. 100%. And it has destroyed my life. Hot-headed, let's see, quick to anger. Yeah, that is much closer. That's much closer to me. Henyokai knows. Once the argument starts, it can get pretty fucking heated. It gets hot almost instantly. Loner for sure. I really like being alone, dude. This is so angry. So angry. Once it starts, man, once it starts. Like, I tend to have a good amount of patience for certain things, but there's some stuff that I just cannot stand, and I will not stand. Loner for sure, though. I really, really enjoy my alone time. I love being home. I love being inside. I don't hate the outdoors. I do like being outside. Part of not liking to be outside is living in the fucking South, where you can't step outside without getting bit by a mosquito, so the bugs is a problem. Dude, I tried to get more sun by just sitting outside for like 15 minutes a day to read. Like, two things that I think I need more of in my life, sun and reading. And I couldn't fucking do it because I'd sit out there just constantly swatting gnats and mosquitoes away. Because that's all we fucking have down here, is just bugs on top of bugs. So I really like being inside. And just being able to chill with my art and my writing and my video games and all the other things that I find relaxing. The things I have patience for, almost always the things you don't. That's true. That's so true. We're so dichotomous. Like, I mean, hey, we're fulfilling a quota, a balanced quota, I guess, me and Henyokai, of things that she will just pop off at versus things I will just pop off at. But that does definitely mean that we tend to clash a lot when those topics do get brought up. What else do we have? Definitely not lucky. I feel like I have the absolute worst luck sometimes. It's ridiculous. Like, I mean, my life is pretty good right now, but holy shit, dude. Honestly, part of my fucking pessimism, if they had a pessimist trait, that would be me 100%. Part of that is because if I'm too optimistic about life, I just get fucked, man. They decide that I'm a little too happy, and I'm seeing a little too much good in the world, and just throw some bad shit at me, so it sucks. But if I have like a fucking negative view of everything, then things generally tend to go pretty well for me. It's not good, but that's just my life. What else? What else would fit here? Some of these, like, over-emotional, neurotic, it's like, some parts of those apply to me, but not the whole trait. The whole trait is too much. I am a perfectionist, though. I think I gotta swap out heavy sleeper for perfectionist, because that's 100% a word I would use for myself. I can't stand the things that I'm doing if it's not perfect to me. Which sucks, because usually right after I'm finished with it and decide, like, okay, that's the final version of it, then I hate it after that. Even if I can't find anything necessarily wrong with it, it still just looks wrong to me. And then it's like, well, I finished it. It's like, that's just what it's gonna be. I don't know how to fix it any more than I have, so that's just how it exists. Dude, same. Sensitive to rejection. If you reject yourself first, then it hurts less. That's true. That is true. That is true. Tenyokai speaking facts in my chat. It definitely sucks, though. I wish I could go through life being able to walk around optimistic and positive and have good things come my way instead of bad things. Why do I have to be a bitch for everything to work out? That sucks. I think that's it, actually. I think those traits pretty well sum up me, besides having to get rid of the heavy sleeper trait, but that doesn't really change anything. I do sleep through a lot of stuff that people have said they were surprised I slept through, so it is accurate, but it doesn't do much in this game, so it doesn't really matter. I would say I'm, like, very slightly a workaholic, a very soft workaholic, because I do always like having projects, but I don't like working itself. So, and I know workaholic is in this game is a lot more about the actual work than just like, I'm making a thing. For me, it's more the creative stuff. Like, I always want a video to work on, or an art piece to do, or something to write. But actual work, no, thank you. If I could not have an actual daytime job, I would be happy. If I could just work on my projects as much as I wanted, that would be perfect for me. But I think these traits are all good. I'm definitely I'm gonna do different stuff for the second version of me. I'll still have artistic because that's like a core part of my person, but I'll switch up the others just so they get different whims and stuff. And I already know what lifetime wishes I'm going with for them. The real me is going to be illustrious author, master writing, and master painting. The other one is going to be professional author. Earn 4,000 a week in royalties. Because she's going to be more of the, like, she's just a writer. Because I feel like that's more of, like, if I was gonna make a career out of, like, my art or my writing, I'd probably get hired more for my writing than my art. And even, like, the small, occasional commissions I've done already, I've gotten more in writing than art, so... The other one's going to be professional author. This one's illustrious author because I do really love drawing. Okay, so that's it for this one. That is the first version of me. And to move on to the second version, see, I'm looking at the time here. Took almost an hour and a half to get to this point. Of course, some of that was the intro, probably like 10 or so minutes at the start, so it's not quite an hour and a half, but it takes a long time to make Sims, and it takes even longer to build. So I'm definitely not gonna build anything on these streams. I'm gonna do all of that in my free time. But I need to create a twin and just edit her. I don't know, should I change her face at all? Cause I'm thinking of my persona as in Dracaria, like the persona that I use for my creative stuff. And I'm kind of thinking more along the lines of like how I draw her rather than how I look in real life. So I might change up her face a little bit. Not too much, but just like a bit more reflective of how I draw her rather than how I look. And she's gonna have a different last name. Even though Dracaria Love is my like handle on social media, I think that name fits better for my real name. It flows a little better. Heart is fine for Dracaria. It doesn't make much of a difference. I could make her purple though. Like I could straight up give her purple skin, considering my main like profile picture on everything is I did give her like lavender skin. This one's kind of pink though. I don't really like this purple that it's too pinkish. That's not purple. This is purple, but like that's way too dark. This is too pink. I don't know, Henyokai, what do you think? Should I give her like the kind of pinkish purple complexion, or should I give her a regular skin tone? Or I could swap them, since I was talking about how these skin tones aren't pinkish enough. Should I go with this instead, because that looks more pinkish? And then give Dracaria a regular skin tone? More lavender. Well, I'll let you speak on this question that I just asked first. Because looking at how they have it kind of pinkish, I think this is closer to my actual skin tone. More bluish. I don't know what your verdict is.
Babu.
Because I can't make her... I mean, I guess I could... But see, that's like blue. For Dracaria, I can't do blue. It's too blue.
Batibusa?
Because as it is, like, this is the original skin tone that I chose for the real version of me. But this is the palest purple, which is kind of pinkish. And that's maybe a little bit closer to my real skin tone. But I kind of need your opinion here. Because Henyokai sees me in real life, so she knows what I look like when she sees me. Because it's either or. Either I go with the regular skin tone for this one, or I go with the regular skin tone for the other one. Too pink? Okay, so I should just do regular skin tone for her, and then more of the purplish skin tone for Dracaria. I mean, that's fair. That is more fair. Like, I can make her purple. Purple for the persona. Yeah, regular skin tone for the one that's... Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I think it does... I think the regular skin tone does look better with the leopard print, too. So I will make Dracaria purple. She'll be a little special. She'll be a little unique and quirky. I mean, I guess this is pretty close to the skin tone that my profile picture has. It's lighter than this, but it's not, but that feels too pink. So maybe this is, it's okay. It's okay. Where's my color wheel? It is weird that they didn't give you a color wheel for the skin tones when you can have crazy colors. But I guess that's close enough. I guess her body type can, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll change her body type a little bit. You know what? I'll make her a little bit more fit, because I did used to work out pretty regularly at one point in my life. So I can give her a little more muscle mass than I actually have. Just a little. She gets a little definition as a treat. But the hair has to change. The hair absolutely has to change. And usually, I might unlock her hair, actually. Yeah, because I need to give her different styles and stuff. I might, actually, no, fuck. I wanted to give her different colors, but I can't. You can't do different hair colors, only the styles. So I have to just pick one. I'm gonna go with black fading into purple at the bottom, because that is a style and a color that I just really like. And I've dyed my hair so many different colors, so there's a lot of ones that I could do, but I like the black fading into purple the best. It's gonna be like kind of like a bright purple. Because I really like this ombre style from top to bottom. It doesn't fade perfectly, but it's really hard to make an ombre fade perfectly. Yeah, I don't like this face on her. Ugh. I know it's my face, but I don't like it on her at all. Definitely longer lashes. If I'm drawing myself, I'm giving myself longer lashes. More of a shaped brow, because obviously if she's a drawing, she's going to be more stylized. That's probably closer to the shape that I would do. Actually, no, I think this is... This is definitely, this is the shape that I do, but it would be a little thicker like this. But I can change... If I change the rotation of the brows, I think it'll look better with this one. Still can't pull them any lower. Like, come on, man. My eyebrows sit low on my forehead. Like, they're not this high up. I'm not this intrigued about the world. I kind of like both of them for different reasons. I should take off her glasses, because I need other things to, like, help with this decision of how her face is going to be shaped and framed. Because the nose needs to be different. I do not draw my nose like that. I'm just going to start from scratch with this one. I usually do like a more straight bridge than my normal one. I used to draw it with an inward curve because I really hated my nose bridge, and I still don't love it, but I'm do more of like a straight one now. Kind of just more like that. Well, that 3/4 angle actually looks a lot like me. I think I do like these thicker eyebrows. They fit her better. They just do. Maybe I should make her eyes bigger. Cause if I would draw her, I would draw them bigger. I probably wouldn't draw them like, I don't think I draw them downturned at all. It's not an accurate depiction of myself for sure. So I need... See, I pulled this out. Yeah, I did. So I need to pull that back in. I need to pull those eyes slightly more apart. Yeah, that's basically how I draw her eyes. I would make them more blue too. Just like more vibrant. Closer to that color. Lips might not even need to change that much. I might give her a little bit more of a happier, slightly happier demeanor. Not too much, but, you know. Like that. She's like, yeah, you know? She's not walking around like, you know, whatever, I'm just existing. She's walking around like, okay, yeah, there's things around me that I'm enjoying. But she definitely gets everyday makeup. As a persona, she must have it. Not eyeshadow, though. I don't usually put eyeshadow on her. Eyeliner and lipstick for sure. Not really blush either, but like kind of like a glossy lipstick. Why does the color look so transparent? Is it because of her skin? What color do I give her? Do I give her purple? I could give her purple. Purple lips. I think it's because of her skin tone. Her lipstick looks off. Oh well, though. What does it look like if I make it black? It just looks gray. Ugh, and that's as black as it can be, too. It definitely looks like proper black on normal skin tones, but she's too purple. It looks so faded because her skin is so faded. Can I... Let me see. Let me play with the skin tone a little bit more. Because it'll... It doesn't change that much, actually. Fuck. Her lips might just have to be like that. Because there's no way to fix that. It just is how it is. Could give her like a neon purple. Because when it's dark like this, it just looks like she put on a black lipstick and just like didn't even properly apply it, just kind of dabbed it on her lips. Like, it's so pale. Like, it's barely there. If it's this bright fuck-ass color, it stands out more. That maybe? I mean, I think it looks better. Like, generally, I don't think bright lipstick colors look good at all on pale skin, but compared to how the darker tone looks, I think this at least fits the character. What would it look like if it was bright red? I'm not gonna do red, because that's not her color, but it looks alright. I kind of like that purple, though. It's cute. Now, she would have a tattoo, because I want one. So I'm gonna put one on her. It would be on my arm, on my shoulder, on my right shoulder. And I don't have a lot of options, because I'm pretty sure there's, like, there's definitely a, like, nightlife DLC, I think, that has more tattoo options in it that I don't have, so this is all I got, but it would be a heart above rose petals, or like full roses, so maybe I'll just do a butterfly, because I like butterflies too. That's too low, it needs to be on the shoulder. There we go. That is perfect placement. It would be pretty small, not too big. And the colors... I'm pretty sure I settled on... What was it? A purple heart with black roses? And then I wanted the roses to be outlined in white. So I need white for the outline. Purple for the base. And black? Yeah.
Erkney Burr.
Okay, I think she looks good like that. I might have to change her ears. I don't know, I'll have to see. Wait, did I accidentally just change her chin, her jaw shape? Oh no. I think I did. Whoops. I did. Oh, fuck, I gotta fix that now. No. I need to pull her mouth down again. Because it like reset it. I actually should change her jawline, because I wouldn't draw it like that either. Again, I wish I could pull her mouth down farther. Like, this feels like it's too close to her nose. But I can't. Are her cheeks too full? No, they're okay. At least like that. It looks a little wider from the front, but from the more, like, 3/4 angle, it looks good. Okay, I might have to change her ears when I put her hair up, but, that's okay for now. Yeah, I did unlock it. And makeup, let me make sure. Okay, yes, that's unlocked too. So I'm not gonna have to... I'm not gonna have the issue of every... the makeup applying to every outfit. So for her, I'm gonna put her in my favorite fit. Because I definitely have favorites. I for sure play favorites with all these outfits. Even though there's only so many you can go through in Sims 3, especially in the vanilla game, so... you have to use them all at some point. But I have my favorites. Maybe I should make her shirt purple and the string black. Or is that too much purple? Because she's so purple. I think black shirt actually looks better. But then I'm gonna... But then her pants. White shirt doesn't look good. And I know exactly what pants I want to put her into. I like these, with the flare at the bottom. Not necessarily flare, I guess, but they're wider at the bottom than the top. I love those. Because I could make these pants purple. I did have purple pants. I just actually recently had to throw away my purple pants because they had too many like rips and little tears in them. They were too worn down. Had them for years. So it is accurate. I did have pretty much exactly this pair of purple pants out at one point. Oh god, that's too blue. Oh god, that's too pink. Oh god. Where's the middle ground? I think that does look better if I have the black top. But I need this. I need this to match it. Or I could do white. I could do a white string. Because I do like, purple, black, and white is my favorite combo of colors. So I could do white accents. And not just make her a block of purple and black only. She gets... What shoes does she get? Let's do these wedges. Because they're similar to the ones I have. But they're her own style. Should she have... I guess the white soles are kind of... like, they have more personality. It matches her top. I don't think she needs any accessories, though. Because I don't wear sunglasses. I don't want to cover her face, either. I don't have any piercing. I could put some bangles on her wrist. Sunglasses I've drawn. I do have those red, like, devil horn heart glasses. I do really like those. But, maybe I'll put them on her formal fit. Because I don't want to cover her, I don't want to, I can only zoom in here because I'm on her fucking wrist. I don't want to cover her face in her everyday. Since I already have glasses on the real me. But I will, that is a good point. I do have those, and I have drawn that, so... I'll put them on her formal wear. But these bangles are gonna be... I actually have 2 or 3. I can't remember. I think I have... The fuck, I can't even remember if I have 2 or 3. But I have some kind of, like, bangle bracelets like these. I think they're gold. Like a soft gold color, which is gonna clash with all of this, but... It's accurate. It is accurate. I just need to make it softer. Because I prefer silver, but... I have accessories that I've picked up in random places at random times for no real reason than just, like, usually I find them. Like, I'm gonna be real, a couple of my jewelry pieces is stuff that I just found, and it was like, well, it clearly doesn't belong to anyone anymore. And otherwise it's just gonna get thrown away, so... New thing for me. They're clean, so... I don't, like, take jewelry out of the trash or anything. God, it does clash. It clashes, but it's something that I have. It's something that I wear occasionally. I also, you know, for my recording, when I do face cam, I do wear rings, so I should put a ring on her. The only one I could put on is this one, because it's a wedding ring and an engagement ring. That's another thing that Sims 4 has over Sims 3, is that you can put multiple rings on, depending on the hand and the finger. What is... I'm trying to think, like... I guess my favorite ring is the little heart semicolon that I have. And that one's just silver. So... I should make it just silver. Especially since apparently this ring is only one color. I think that is good for her everyday. Very persona-like. Now her formal wear is gonna be not accurate to me, more so probably just a look that I really like, because I don't need to... Well... I do have this blue dress that I really, really like. There's just not one that's, like, similar enough to it in this game, so I'll have to just go with the one that I was thinking of. Let's see, formal, I need her hairstyle to be this. And her makeup. Makeup for formal wear is definitely heavier and darker. So let's go full lid since I just did the smaller one for the real me. And blue since I'm gonna do the blue dress. So we'll do blue. I did purplish blue for the other one, so blue for her works. And maybe... I can't really do black lipstick, though, for her. Because it doesn't show up right. Unless I want to do... What do I want to do? Unless I want to just go with that. I could make it glossier, though, and maybe adding more colors would change it. If I make it the really glossy one. See, the black is a base. It still looks gray. But I could do... See, normally this glossy color with the different highlights looks so pretty. Especially if you make the base black and then make the highlights like red or whatever, it looks so pretty and classy. But her skin tone's throwing it off. Maybe I should just keep her with the purple and then give her black eyeshadow instead of blue. Because I could do this. I could do this like really metallic bright look if I go with the purple instead. And then black eyeshadow. And just give her like a smoky look. I need to take her glasses off. Doing all of this with basically a shield in front of her face. That's as dark as the black goes on this skin tone. It's driving me crazy. Because I don't usually use the unnatural skin tones. I use the really unnatural colors when I'm super bored and just doing weird shit. But her purple skin is throwing off all the black colors that I want to put on her. It's fine though. I think this is a cute enough look. I should give her some blush. 'Cause I do occasionally wear blush, so it's fair. It's a little too much. Because I want it to be noticeable, but I don't want it to be, like, glaring. Yeah, that's good enough. It definitely puts a little more pink on her cheeks. And, yeah, I never draw or portray my persona with glasses. I mean, I don't really wear them except to leave the house, so I prefer not having them on. But if I'm gonna do that blue dress that I have, it's kind of like it's not a turtleneck, but it has a band that wraps around, that hugs the neck high up. But it does have a boob window. And it is down to the knees like this one. Why is the formal wear shiny? What is this? This is not how it usually looks. It's not doing that for any of the others either. Heading to bed. Alright, you have a good night. I hope your tomorrow is great, or as great as it possibly can be. And that commute is gonna suck, but I hope it is as good as it can be. So you have a good night. Thank you for stopping by and being here and chatting. I appreciate it. I might go with... I think I'm gonna go with this dress. Because it's... The jewelry at the top is probably close enough to what I can get for what the dress is. It got the boob window, it's down to the knees. It's accurate. And it's like this really bold blue color. Like, I'm talking really bold. I'm having to look at the square instead of her actual dress, because it's not gonna look the same. But that is the color it is. It's really nice. It is one of my favorites. It's a little more casual too. So besides the blue and red, like, rosy dress, the blue one is one that I can wear more out to, like, a pool hall or something. That's a little more casual, but still obviously dressing up. Now this one I might put on the smaller boots. I'm trying to think though, like... Because I think I would just wear my wedges with this dress. Yeah, I think the wedges are cuter. We're going wedges. And the sunglasses. So the sunglasses I have are heart-shaped. Obviously they do not have anything like that here. But if we're going by the general vibe that they have, it's probably these that's closest. Like, these are cute. They are rimless, though, so, like, that's more accurate to the rim, but this one's more accurate to, like, the shape. It might have to be these because they're smaller, too. Like, the frames are just making it really big. And they are red. See, the whole lenses are this, like, rosy color. They're really red, actually. Does that clash too much, though, with everything else? Because I don't generally... I mean, she's wearing blue, so it doesn't... I guess it fits well enough. I like red and blue together. But I gave her the purple lipstick, and I don't like putting red and purple together. See, that's like, I wanted the black lipstick. Maybe I could do like maybe I could do dark blue lipstick instead of purple. Because I think that style for the glasses is probably the best. I'll just do that. I'll just do blue lipstick instead of purple, even though the purple is accurate, but I don't like red and purple together, so... Besides the hair, which I can't change, the makeup's gonna have to be blue. Oh wait, I should put on other accessories too. If she has bangles and rings in her everyday, she's gotta have it in her formal wear too. Now this one I might just make black, white, and purple, or maybe blue, or maybe a red to match the glasses. Black, white, and red. That's a combo I do like too. The red one should be the smallest, probably. Yeah, that actually, I think that looks better. I think that is a more balanced color scheme. And the ring, what other ring do I have that I like? Well, she doesn't have any gold on her, so I might just have to stick with silver. Because I do have a black ring. Well, it's silver with a black, stone on it, so I guess I could do this. If the band is gonna stay silver, then I could do that. I might go back and change the other one to be purple instead of... No, that's too much purple. I shouldn't do that. I'll keep it silver. I'll keep it silver. It's accurate to my favorite one. That's cute for a formal wear though. I do like the gloves with this dress, the long gloves, but I wouldn't wear those. I wouldn't put my persona in them either. Yeah, no. I honestly don't like gloves. Because I have small hands, and gloves don't fit me right. For her underwear, I'm really just gonna put her in my favorite one. Because I don't draw this character in her underwear. I don't have an audience for gooning over her like that. Oh wait, her hair. Her hair! I need to change her hair! She doesn't look right. She can't see without her hair. And the athletic, I need to change her hair right away, because I want to put it up in a ponytail instead. And then I can see if I need to change her ears. Yes, I need to change her ears. They're too big. Well, they're not, like, big, I guess, but they're too out. They're definitely too out. Her clip can just be black and white, I think. I think it looks cute when it's just black and white. It does kind of make it look like it's blending into her hair, though. Yes, there we go. I just give it like a little like faded purple edge to it. And that differentiates it enough. Again, need to take off the glasses. And need to fix her ears. Her ears are too much. Her ears are not right. Ear scale. 'Cause like they're not big, they're just too out. That is about the size that I draw them, I think. Maybe a tiny bit bigger. Okay, and she doesn't have pointy ears. As much as I like pointy ears, she's not an elf. Wait, does she have blush on? She looks like she has blush on. She has blush on! Hey, take that off! And lipstick, get out of here! Wait, does my other character have that too? Because I just copied her. Hold on. We need to go to your sleepwear. Do you have makeup on? You do! Take that off! What is wrong with you? You're supposed to be barefaced.
So.
I don't know how I didn't notice that. Her lips clearly have like a pink color to them. Get out of here. There we go. Now she's normal.
So.
Gazorg. Balumi la Zixna?
Okay, now I can continue on. What would I put her in? I might put her in a t-shirt, because I mean, I don't like working out in t-shirts, but I can't do much different. Because I absolutely am not putting her in long sleeves. I can't let their outfits be too similar. So I'll give her a white shirt with... Should it just be white? Just a... That's so boring though. That's too boring. Maybe I could put a pattern on her. I could do stripes. Because I do like horizontal stripes. I like them thick, though. I like those thicky lines. Come on, there we go. These are more of the kind of stripes that I like. I could do white and purple. Like dark purple. With the black edges. That's actually really cute. I like that. And I guess I could put her in capris, because I do have some athletic capri pants. So that is also accurate. This is like more of what I would wear to the gym in the cooler months. Like in fucking November when it's actually cold. These ones I think I can do white soles. Even if it makes some of the shoes white, it's fine. It looks different. No, not that. I want that to stay as it is. Or I could make that purple. The totally not a Nike swoosh. I gotta check. Did I take her glasses off with the athletic wear? No, I didn't. Okay, good. Good, because I shouldn't. She needs her glasses. She cannot work out without her glasses. This one can. This one has perfect vision.
Fapu. Balumi la ziksna?
Hair and makeup, hair and makeup, hair and makeup. I have to fix those. She can get the little teeny tiny bikini, honestly. Blue, maybe? Maybe we do the blue one? I do like that color on her. Ooh, I did not do the right one. Hold on. It's more like here. Yeah. Oh, and it's all the way bright. Need it all the way bright. Woo! There we go. Bright ass blue bikini. And I could put sunglasses on her for this one too. She's chilling in some shades by the pool. Okay. That's her outfits done. I think, I mean, I know I really stayed in the, like, purple, black, white, and blue with the occasional red thrown in for her, but that's, I mean, that's pretty accurate. That's how I dress my persona. Those are the colors I stick to for real. But her personality gets to be a little different. She is still an artist, but some of these other things need to change. She is not so much of a loner, if we're considering my, like, streaming persona to be part of this character, my overall, like, social media presence persona. Then Hopeless Romantic can also go, because sometimes my opinions on romance get jaded. I don't think hot-headed fits as well either. Perfectionist, I'm not sure about. I'll leave it there just for now, but I might switch it out with something else if there's enough of these that I think fit. I might put Heavy Sleeper on her since I was gonna use it, but didn't. Like I said, it doesn't change much, but it's accurate. She is more ambitious, so that one might fit well enough to stick. Not athletic though, still not a bookworm. Not brave. Not brave in the way that Sims are brave, where they'll fight burglars and shit. Still not a computer whiz, as much as I have to be knowledgeable to some degree about this shit. I am still, that still doesn't apply, because they can, like, computer whizzes can hack and shit. Like, that's not gonna fly. Is couch potato appropriate? Because I do like to sit down and just eat and watch stuff and fucking scroll on my phone and shit when I'm not working on things. And she's only gonna be a writer. She's not gonna be an artist. So that might be a little more appropriate. Because she would be like the gamer. So couch potato might work. She's not really, like, sloth-like, though, because she's ambitious. She, you know, she's that part of me that likes to be working on projects and stuff. I mean, they don't cancel each other out. They could technically coexist. But, I am also pretty frugal, but not to the Sims degree where I clip coupons and stuff. I mean, I'll use coupons, but they're always, like, wanting to buy something on sale and stuff. I'm like, I'm frugal in the way that I like to save my money. Not like, oh, I have to buy this thing because it's on sale. That's not That's not frugal to me. I don't think any of these others apply enough either for me to slap them on. I could maybe give her workaholic if I want to attribute it to, like, achieving her goals. Because that would be more useful, I guess, than some of these others. I think workaholic and couch potato directly contradict each other, so I'd have to get rid of couch potato, but I think that's fine, honestly. Because I don't think just liking to, you know, watch TV and eat is enough to be considered couch potato. Workaholic definitely works with ambitious a lot better. Because if she's always wanting to work, then she'll be getting her promotions faster. And that'll at least satisfy her need for promotion and moving up in the world. But perfectionist still works, I think, more than couch potato anyway. So perfectionist and artistic, because I guess those are the two things that I would think never really change about me. The other three are a little more interchangeable. And she is... It's not even on here as an option. How dare you? How dare you not know what she's going to be? She's a professional author. She writes for a living. Okay, now she's hamburger, pop, and she's still purple. I mean, I could go black since it's my second favorite. I'll go black because it's my second favorite, just so they're different.
Websy, Bonica too.
And they should sound exactly the same. They're the same, and they're both Scorpios because they're both me. Okay, so that is Alana Love and Dracaria Heart created. They are ready to be brought into the world, I think. I don't believe there's any little changes that I should make to them. Now, the question is, where do I go from here? Because I'm not going to start their lives just yet. I think I'm going to do that in the next stream. But I could create another character to plop into the world, possibly. I'm going to leave it up to y'all who are watching right now to decide, do I make another character to add into the world right now? Or do I leave it here, having made these two, and then just make some other characters to fill out the world in my free time? Because if I'm going to make new characters now, then I'll take a break and come back. But I could also just do that off screen and have a full, like, populated city when I come back. Just the two for now. I think that's appropriate. It took 2.5 hours to make both of these ladies. Obviously, Dracaria didn't take nearly as long because I didn't have to make her face from scratch. I didn't have to make it perfectly accurate to mine, or as accurate as possible. But I think they're good. I think they're definitely differentiational. That's not a word, but they're definitely different from each other, so I'm not going to mix them up. They have their separate things, and they're just gonna compete against each other. You'll get to see what their house looks like when I move them in. And there'll be a lot of people and characters, particularly fictional characters, in the Sims world for them to meet and greet with and potentially fall in love with, particularly this one who is a hopeless romantic. She's gonna want to fall in love. Edit relationships. Should I make them sisters? Should I make them sisters, or are they just roommates? Because they are both me. So sisters would make sense. I think if I make them sisters, maybe their relationship will start out a little bit better. So it'll be easier for them to be friends right at the start. Typically, when I move my Sims into a place, I do like to make them friends immediately. Because once they start getting their lives going, it's going to be harder to keep their relationships up with each other. So if they're not friends at the start, then it's going to be hard to make them friends later. So I think having them be sisters works. They're technically twins, right? So they'll be sisters. They'll be sisters going through this life together, sharing a house, and just competing, having a friendly little competition to see who can make their dreams happen faster. And of course, there's going to be a lot of other things happening alongside that. They're going to have day jobs, they're going to have relationships, they'll have opportunities coming in, and they'll have wants that I'll need to fulfill. And I'll just see who naturally gets to fulfill their lifetime wish with all of that going on too at the same time. But I'm going to delete, in my free time, I'm going to delete all of these pre-existing households. We don't need any of these Sims. They're boring. They don't belong here. We're going to do characters. We're going to do fictional characters that I know and like. We're going to do just some really hot, good-looking Sims to add to this city for these two little ladies to interact with. Is Drac gonna be the serial killer one? Probably, actually. If it was gonna be one of the two, if one of them has to be serial killer because they're twins, I think it would be Dracaria. Because they both have the potential within them, but I think she... I don't know, though. I did make Alana hot-headed, so... I think it's partially a toss-up. I think Dracaria has more of the motivation in her to, like, plan her murders, but Alana probably would kill impulsively if she got angry enough. Good twin, evil twin, except that they're both evil. What a twist. What a twist. Let me go in and save this before any fuck shit happens to destroy all of the progress I just made. And I am going to wrap up the stream here. Thank you all so much for being here, for watching, for chatting. It was fun. We're gonna start their lives in the next one, next week, because I do plan on streaming again, Dead by Daylight for 2v8. 2v8's gonna come back in 2 weeks, so I'll stream for that, but next week I'll come back and do the next one for this so that y'all aren't waiting for that one. And they'll start their lives and the competition will officially begin. But I really like this. I'm also really enjoying making the houses in the background. There goes the loud ass music again. Let me turn that down a little bit. Actually gotta do it. I just remembered I gotta do it in here. Okay. Yeah, in the background I am having fun building houses for these open spaces and editing the existing ones. I don't usually have that much fun making them, but lately it's been a little more relaxing to me to make a house, and I did have fun making this house that they're gonna live in. So y'all will get to see that in the next episode. I'm gonna wrap it up here, and I will see y'all next week for more Sims 3. Everyone have a good night.